What's going on, guys? So I recently just reached about 40 plus million after about, I would say, 4 or 5 days of posting my 30 million silver video. And first off, I just want to thank everyone. It's only been like a week since I started this channel, and I'm already at 40 subscribers. It took me on my other channel, which I play Diablo, about a year to get 100 subscribers. So thank you. And before I go into this video, I just wanted to address a few questions. Some concerns are that the items I show here are going to be not worth it anymore because people are going to see it and they're going to, flood the market with those items. But they're all just common items, really, mounts and food and things that people use. So it's no secret. And I have to change items anyway every few days. So I will make a video on how to find these items because that was a bunch of questions as well. How do I find items with good margin that sell a lot? Because there's no real search for it. So I'll make another video on that. And let's see if there's any other questions. Why don't you go to the black zones? So I'll show you how I do gathering in the yellow zones and why it's right now for me just as, if not better, because there's no risk of mining in the yellow zones. So I'll make videos on that. I will eventually try to transport. That was some other suggestions as well. Transport items to the black market. So there's a lot of videos I have to make, and I will. I also make my first black zone experience video. But for this video, and actually it was also a question how I get fame so quickly in combat. And I'll make another video on that. So a lot of videos to make, but for this video I just wanted to show you guys the orders that I have right now. So I have right now 126 on buy order and 40 on sell order. So this is overnight, and I have 64 items right now that I bought for cheap prices overnight, and I'm going to collect them, as well as the 4.4 million which I have from selling items overnight. So I'm going to collect all these just to show you guys the market value went from 1.5 to almost 5.5. So let's see, almost 4 million of items. So just overnight, usually I make like 20 to 30% on that. So it's about, I don't know, 1.2, 1.5 million in addition to what I sold. So just overnight, I already made a profit of, let's say, 1.4, 1.5 million if I just sell these at normal price. So that's pretty amazing. And right now what I'm doing, before I had like about 200,000 per item, and I have 126 orders. So right now I'm trying to find items in the range of, let's say, 50,000 to 300,000, when before I was doing from like 50,000 to 200,000. So I'm going to do less orders, but target items that have higher costs. So anything like, for example, this winter bear is 200,000. So maybe I'll start doing maybe 2 of these, or maybe I'll find another mount that's like 300 or 350. I started doing a little bit of like a gallant horse, which I'll just reset this order here. So that's, I'll buy it for, and I'm going to check the calculator here with the percentage. So that's about 14%. So right now it's not that 20%, but if I sell it, I'll still be getting, 60, 70,000 just for one item. So it's still worth it. It's only, you have to focus on the time too. It only takes like a second to do one order. So if you're doing a lot of like 100 silver orders, it's going to take you a lot more time. So you got to find that sweet spot or balance based on how much you have. So right now with about 40 million to work with, I've found that the sweet spot is around 50,000 to 300,000 or so per item. So I'm going to just go through and do a few items here. There's so many to go through, so I'm not going to do all of them. But I started targeting different enchantments of resources, such as like leather, metal bars. So let me sell this one, 50 divided by 37. So that's about 35% margin. So they all vary, and they sell about 400 maybe a day. So I have a good chance, pretty 100% chance to sell this at this normal price. Some blood letter here. I get 3,000 per. That's 12,000 profit. This one I bought for 3,000. I'm selling it for 1,800. I'm going to put another order in here for, I'm going to start targeting, let's say 300. So that would be 100 of these. And I'm making 1,800 per. So 1,800, let's say by 19. So with just this item alone, it's 34,000 of profit. And the average price is around 5,000. So I'm definitely going to be able to sell that. Roast goose. I'll have to readjust this order, but I'm making about 600 per. So it's 76% margin. And while it's not a lot, I probably could sell 100 of these a day if I take, like, let's say 10% of the average sold in the 4-week span. So there's a lot of factors and you have to look at, and I will make a separate video on that. But for this video, I just wanted to show you what items I got overnight. And this one's actually amazing. I bought these for 7,600 each, and that's 17,000 per item. So 17,000 times 10, 170,000 just from one item. So you could see how quickly this adds up and why this process works. The only thing is, like you could see here, the price of these are averages around 100, 110. And now someone just flooded the market with these. So I'm really not even making a profit on these at all. I'm just going to sell them back to what I made on them. And sometimes these items don't work. You could see here, I'm actually going to try to buy this one. And I'm going to sell, I'm not going to rebuy, but I'm just going to this is about 20%, let's say 120 to 100,000. 120,000 to 100,000, and I'm going to sell that. And hopefully they'll sell. I mean, this is the average price, so hopefully, and these trade a lot because a lot of people use these for ganking and PvP. So they're really quick mounts and relatively cheap compared to the other like elite mounts. Any other item of interest? I started doing the Ent yesterday, so you could see people already outbid me, but I got one of them. So that's like 70,000. So if I were to buy one, it's 148. If I were to sell one, it's 211. So that's about 60,000 in profit after fees. I like selling tomes, and I was outbid here, but this is another 50,000 per. Bar, I'm getting about 1,000 per. That's 6,000. And let's see, I got 31 of these bars. That's another like 900. That's like 27,000 approximately in profit. I'm gonna actually do another buy order for these. Let's do 60 of these, almost 300,000. All right, so a lot of orders to go through. I have to go re-establish some of these buy orders. I have to go through them one by one, and then increase the quantity if they've already been filled. So I want to get to that again, 200 to 300,000 range. And yeah, I won't bore you guys with all of this. There's just so many items ranging from riding horses to consumables to there's no one fit item. It's fine. Go through the list and find items. I might have to make like a 0 to hero, like new starting account just to show you guys which items I start with. Maybe I'll make another account for like another market. I'm in Martlock right now. Maybe I'll try like Thetford or something and trade there with an alternate character. But I have to be able to afford premium on 2 characters, which I can't right now. But yeah, I think I went through the main questions, but I will, as I mentioned, I will make videos about how I find the items. And once I start doing some black zone gathering, and I'll post my yellow zone farming videos as well, how I make 500 to 700k an hour. And just thank you for the support. Crazy, already 40 subscribers in less than a week. So thank you. And if you guys do have any other questions, let me know. But those are the main videos that I will be making, as I mentioned at the beginning. And those are scheduled to be made. So thank you for watching.